What is up, everybody? Team View here, back again in Woodmill Inc. And today I am going to show you guys how to farm lava wood, at least the way I farm lava wood. There's a lot of different ways. You could fill your truck up with like 3 logs and drive it down. You could go all the way to the top and try to carry a full tree in your truck and drive it down. I usually never have luck with basically doing those ways, mainly because the truck is very glitchy and the trees are kind of heavy, and when you do it like that. But yeah, my way is a little different. It's a little bit of work, but for me it works out pretty well, and I think it might help you guys on how to get lava wood, like a full tree out of the volcano to your base. It's a bit of work. It's a bit of a work, like I said, but you know it works out for me, and I've gotten a lot of lava wood, and yeah. All right, hopefully you guys are ready for this. So what we're gonna do is basically drive all the way up to the very top of the volcano, to the very last spot where there's lava trees and ash trees growing. Um, yeah. So once we get up there, we're gonna basically chop a tree down, and then we're just going to walk the tree all the way down. Yeah, we're not going to use the car to bring the tree down, but we are going to use the car to basically drive all the way up. So I hope you guys are ready for this. Here we go. All right, into the volcano, and just drive, all the way up. All the way up we go in the volcano. Alright, so once we get to these last 2 ramps, they're very steep. You want to drive at them at an angle like this, and then just do that again for right here. Kind of drive at an angle so that your truck doesn't get stuck. And now you just go to the very top, right? And here we are at the very top of the volcano. Now, basically what we're going to do is chop a tree down, walk all the way down, and we are going to, as we bring the tree down the ramp, we're going to go down and stop about right there, and we're going to leave the tree there and then go down to that little island over there and heal up. And then once we're healed, we'll go back up, grab the tree, bring it down, and then stop at the last spot, heal up, and bring it out. Another thing is you can get any size tree you want. Just know that the bigger the tree is, the more risk of dying, the more risk of losing the tree in the lava, the more risk of getting flung into the lava. But usually I go for the biggest trees that there are. But I do recommend, if it's your first time doing it like this, just go for something that's not too big. But yeah, I think for this one, I'm going to just do a big tree so you guys can see me actually doing this with a big lava tree. So we got to just be careful and make sure that the tree doesn't fall into the lava. So let's try to see if I can save this tree and chop it down. So it's going to chop, chop, choppity, chop. This is a really big tree, so we'll see how this goes. Alright, so we chopped the tree down and I pushed it onto the ramp like this. Now, when you're when you're pushing a big tree like this, sometimes when you're pushing this tree, it might bounce super far, and you got to be careful of it sliding off. And sometimes it's kind of easy. It just depends on how you do it. I'm gonna basically zoom into first person, grab the tree like this, and then move forward and hop like this, and just keep hopping it down. As you can see, it does a little bit of a far skip right there. And just got to be careful of the edges. And I do a lot of jumping because it helps move the tree. If you don't do a lot of hopping, I mean, you can still push it, but then sometimes it's just harder. So you just keep going all the way down here, like this. Now, when you get to this part, you kind of want to just we'll leave the tree right there and then walk over here and just be careful and walk down here. And hopefully we can heal up before we die. There we go. Alright, so now we're going to start healing up. I had pretty low health. Now it's healing up super fast, which is good. This is what we want. So far, so good. Now, once we're fully healed, we just go back up. Just be careful. I just like doing a lot of hopping. It's a lot of fun. Alright, so now we just got to get this tree. Sometimes I go back and heal some more, but let's just... Oh god, oh god. That's the kind of thing you got to be careful of. If that does that, just be very careful. And I might have to stop right here really quick and heal up some more. Sometimes you don't have to do that, but sometimes it's better to get a second heal over here. So I'm going to do that right now. Get a nice little heal. Healing. Let's go. Yep, just a lot of patience really, and it's a long journey because of walking and hopping and stuff. But for me, I kind of enjoy it. I don't know about you guys. If you think this is too much work, let me know down in the comments and all that good stuff or whatever. Alright, so now we're going to go back to the tree. Luckily it didn't fall into the lava a second ago. Now let's just try to continue hopping down with this. Now there's another chance I might die over here, and maybe I won't. We'll see. Just be careful of the edge. And just keep hopping. Just be very careful that, stuff like that does happen. I might die, or I might not if I'm quick enough right here. My health is very low. Let's try to be careful and go down here. I might just make it on time. As you can see, it's very borderline of getting, killed right here. But yeah, you can do it. I just did it. I'm not healed. I'm healing. Pretty good, don't you think? Alright, so yeah, now that we're healed, we just climb back up and get this tree. Just grab it from right here and just keep moving forward and hopping. Sometimes you don't want to move forward too much as you're going down, but I just kind of hold it down and keep hopping. Hop, hop, hippity, hoppity. E. And we're almost out of the volcano. Hey, Dumont has joined the server. Let's go. Alright, so now we are just about to be out of the volcano, and we're going to start healing. We're good. Now I'm just going to keep on hopping. I know I'm probably going to ignore his chat for a minute as I'm bringing this tree down. So here we go. Just hop in this tree like it's nothing. I mean, literally, it's a big old tree. I'm just hopping it. Now I just go straight forward. I don't go down the first. I don't go down the ramp right here. I just keep going forward and drop this off the cliff. So you just skip the ramp, just keep going forward. Be careful of all the birch trees and stuff that are in the way, and keep on hopping. Hop, hop, hoppity, hop, hop. Let's go. And of course, it's always good to be in first person for doing this. I don't think it would work very well in third person. So we just gotta be careful of these oak trees. And now, here's our first cliff. Just go, be careful. Sometimes when you throw them off these cliffs, you gotta be careful that it doesn't bounce you off first, and because sometimes the trees could get stuck up here. But it's pretty easy though. It's pretty easy. Let's get it from right here. Just keep on, grab it, walk forward, keep hopping, be careful, hop down, repeat this process a couple times. I just like to push this at this angle. It's kind of better to grab the tree at like this part instead of like grabbing at like a branch at the end branch of here. Sometimes it works, but sometimes grabbing at like these parts is better when you're doing this because you're hopping and it moves it easy. So just keep on moving it down just like so, and just keep on moving forward, grabbing the tree. Just flip this over really quick, and let's just grab right here. That's not gonna work. Just keep on dragging it. Boom, and yeah, here we go. We're on the road. Now we just got a little bit farther to go. Just keep on hopping it back to your base. It takes a little time. I know it takes a lot of work, but for me, this is so much easier than loading your truck with like 3 logs and then your logs just keep falling out or your truck just doesn't move. At least this way you're constantly moving. And you know, it can be a struggle, like how I'm out having a little struggle right now, but it's working good. Let me just move this a little bit like that, maybe. Go like boom, jump, 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 hoppity hop. Do 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 do. Keep on hopping, 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 hopping. Oops. Do 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 do. Hop, hop, hoppity hop. Let's go. We're almost at my base. My base is just down the hill, right over here. We're almost there, you guys. It's a far distance, but for me, it's not that far. And like I said, I enjoy this. So you guys might not like doing something like this, but for me, this is the best way for me to get a lot of lava wood. Because I mean, just look at the size of this tree. It's huge, and you get a lot of logs instead of like filling your truck with like 3 logs, you know. And then, oops, you know, sometimes it's a little buggy, but you know, you gotta be careful. Yeah, it's better than filling your truck with like 3 logs and not being able to even get the 3 logs back because of how glitchy the trucks are currently. The trucks might get fixed and updated sooner or later, or maybe they already have. I don't know. So here is my base right over here. I've been grinding a lot of lava wood, as you can see over here. Alright, so now that we're back at my base, let's move this a little closer, and we're going to start chopping this up at the joints right here. So chop it right here. Chop, chop, choppity, chop. Yeah, buddy. There we go. And let's chop this part right there. Chop, chop, choppity, chop, chop. It's getting dark. It's turning nighttime. Let's go. Darkness. I need to get some lights on my base. This is a new base that I'm working on. I'm basically getting a lot of lava wood because I want to buy a full plot of land for a new series. Anyways, so keep on chopping this tree at the joints, just like what I'm doing right here. Now we cut all the we cut the tree at all the joints. Now what I usually like to do is cut the logs in half. And if some of the logs are like too big, I usually cut them into like 3 pieces. So let's just cut this one in half. There we go. Cut this one in half. Should be okay. Because if you try to plank it out like this, like the full size, sometimes it just doesn't recognize it when you try to glitch it into the sawmill and stuff like that. Let's cut this one right here. Chop, chop, choppity, chop, chop. And There we go. Let's put that there. Let's cut this one in half. And you get a lot of lava wood just from one tree. I'm not even kidding. And it's pretty easy to get, in my opinion. I mean, it's a little bit of work, and there's easier ways to do this. My way is probably not the best way to do this, but for me, I get very annoyed trying to bring logs in my truck. I even tried carrying a full tree in my truck, but it didn't work. Alright, so as you can see, this log is really big. I like to cut these type of logs like in 3 pieces, so cut it like right here. Chop, chop, choppity, chop, chop. There we go, and then chop this part right here. Chop, 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 chop. Alrighty. Now that we've chopped all this lava wood up, it should be ready to plank up. Alright, so now one thing is that I recommend is having a little bit of a conveyor set up like I do. I have a couple of straight conveyors and little tilted conveyors right there. This is just to prevent the planks from getting jammed up and stuff. And yeah. Alright, so now what we're going to do is glitch all these logs into the sawmill and have them planked. So how we do this is click on the sawmill pressing E, and then we're going to click move. Now what we're going to do is zoom in and try to grab these logs and glitch them right into there. The sawmill can get in the way a lot, but it's actually really easy to grab the logs. And I mean, sometimes it can be frustrating, but overall it's actually really easy. So you just put them in like that. It does get a little annoying sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, but it does work if I okay, it's a little bit of a struggle here. Alright, let's get this one right here. There we go. Boom, there we go. Sometimes the farther away you stand, you can easily grab it. There we go. As long as you're able to, of course, grab it. Boom, there we go. And as you can see, you know, I'm getting a lot of logs, or a lot of planks, I mean, and it's starting to get a lot filled up, you know, over there, but I think we can still put a couple more in. Let's just grab another log, plank it, grab another log, plank it, grab another log, and plank it. So as you can see, I got all of these planks right here from that one tree. Look how much wood this is. We can be rich, you guys. Holy moly. I mean, I basically got a lot of lava wood already. I was using this method the whole time to get all of this lava wood right here. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video on learning how to farm lava wood. Hopefully this was helpful. At least gives you a little, you know, idea of a different way to farm lava wood. But you know, there might be better ways that work for you that, you know, you might want to use those ways. I don't know. Anyways, if this was helpful at all, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell button, do all that shenanigans, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow or whenever I stream. Peace for now. Yeah, buddy. Goodbye.
Get around, I get around, yeah, get around, round, round, I get around, I get around.